Hey guys, Cerner MMA here. Real quick before we get started, if you can like and subscribe this video, that'd be awesome. Helps me out a lot. It's free, and you can undo it anytime. Now, we just got some amazing fight announcements. I'm extremely excited. I'm sure we all are. Let's start off with the biggest announcement, Hamzat versus Strickland. In New Jersey, UFC 328. This will be interesting. I think Hamzat's going to get the win. Early predictions. We'll do some early predictions here as well. Hamzat should win. Strickland does have good takedown defense, but DDP did as well. So, yeah, I see Hamzat probably just mauling him. Maybe another boring 25-minute decision. But early predictions, so... And I didn't think Hamzat was going to fight this early. It's pretty shocking. Maybe not really. I didn't see an interim middleweight title. I was calling that out. Why do an interim heavyweight title and not do an interim middleweight title? But this is obviously why. And it's interesting giving Sean Strickland another title shot after a one-fight win streak. He did the same with before a second DDP fight, had his win against Paulo Costa and then got another title shot. And he's obviously just beat Fluffy Hernandez, which was a title eliminator bout in the end. It's interesting to not give... maybe like Imavov a shot, who hasn't had a proper shot at the title and is sitting at the number one contender. Potentially the reason why is because Sean has beat him in the past. So I would still like to see that matchup at middleweight, because last time it happened, Strickland was on a week notice and it was at light heavyweight. But nonetheless, still very happy about this. And we got the 328 card announcement. We'll break this down. So obviously, main event and then co-main. We've got Volkov versus Waldo. Waldo has been a very consistent heavyweight this year. I believe he's fought 6 times in the calendar year since March of last year. So he's had about 6 fights. And I honestly think he's done enough to prove himself over Cyril Gane for that next heavyweight title shot. But this is obviously a title eliminator bout after the UFC White House. Actually, well, maybe if Aspinall doesn't recover, this might be the winner of Pierre's and Gaines title shot. But yeah, I could see Waldo winning this. Volkov, he's so much taller. He's very tall, very skillful, very well rounded. I have to look into this one a bit more. Obviously, Buckley and Sean Brady. I think that's been pushed back, I believe. Sean Brady only has 2 losses, one to Beneil and then one to Michael Morales, obviously, who absolutely mauled him. I still see Sean Brady win this, though. I don't really rate Buckley too highly. He doesn't do well against wrestlers. His most recent performance against Kamaru Usman just got held down. So, and Brady's a very strong, dominant wrestler. So he didn't get to show that in the in this fight against Michael Morales, but we've all seen what happens to Buckley against wrestlers. So I'm going to go with Brady, maybe by sub. Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Goskov. Obviously, this is a rematch. This fight ended in a draw, I believe, because someone got a point taken away and then, yeah, something of the sorts. But yeah, I could still see Jan winning this, though. Oh, wait, Jan or Bus? Who did I bet on? I think I bet on Guskov. I don't know. Jan's on the way out. He's pretty old. I thought last time was going to be his last fight, but since he didn't get a win, it was a draw, they're going to probably... I could maybe see Guskov winning this. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. Jeremy Stephens is making his return. I believe he has a negative UFC record, which isn't good. Maybe just a negative record in general. I'll have to. But yeah, King Green obviously looked great against Daniel Zahuba. He's still got it in him. Jamie Stephens, who the fuck is that guy? Sorry for the terrible Conor impression, but yeah. I see Bobby Green just absolutely chinning him. Yeah, Jamie Stephens, oh my god, generational loss streak. His last one was against Josh Emmett in 2018, and he had a draw with, a no contest with Yair. But yeah, hasn't won a fight in forever. Had a big... he got cut from the UFC and then he came back against Mason Jones and lost that decision. So, yeah, he just got wrestle fucked there. And Ateba Gautier, so I see King Green knocking him out in 1 or 2. And Ateba Gautier, obviously by knockout. I know he decisions his last fight against Puliev. He was trying to aura farm him, just punching him on the ground, just trying to punch him. He's really durable though. I believe this is a rematch because these two fought in the Contender Series. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure this is a rematch. I'm doing this all just like as soon as I got the fight news. So, oh no, it's not. No, but they're both Contender Series graduates. I remember Ozzy Diaz. Yeah, and that's the main card for 328. And now we got a couple fight nights. I'm sorry, Beneil. I love you, Beneil. But you have to get slimed by Quillan. You have to. Another minority. Another minority for Quillan. You know, Beneil's, I think he's Iranian. I'm pretty sure. Iranian or Iraqi. Either way, his country's probably in an absolute shit state right now. And it's going to get worse when Quillan knocks the fuck out of Beneil in round number 1. Co-main event of JDM versus Prados. I've got JDM there, always backing my boy. But yeah, Quillan's absolutely going to slime him. Beneil is a solid wrestler, but so is Quillan. He doesn't have the greatest takedowns. Quillan sometimes has that really obvious tell, just putting his hands out really wide. That was displayed against Nasharat. Couldn't really get the takedown, so he decided to head kick him and essentially kill him. But yeah, Quillan, he's on the rise this year. I see him winning this. I hope he doesn't get fraud checks. I'm absolutely touching wood there. But yeah, should be the co-main event of the Fight Night in Perth. I'm hopefully going. All 11 of my subscribers can come meet me there. Hell yeah. But yeah, Quillan should put him away pretty easily. Beneil, absolute glass chin. We saw what happened against BSD. So yeah, moving on. This one's interesting. This one's very interesting. Sterling Zalal, of course, is an Apex fight. Why wouldn't it be an Apex fight? But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting fight. Both are good at stand-up. Both are good on the ground. If this is this is the main event, in about a month and a half time, Sterling obviously wants a challenge for that 45 belt. And I'd really want to see him go against Volkanovski. I think it would be very interesting. Aljamain's obviously one of the greatest 135ers of all time. Him at 145, he's been pretty good. He's had his few losses to, I think, Mobsar and... Who was his other loss? But yeah, Mobsar and someone else, I'm pretty sure, at 145. But yeah, I can't see this being a title eliminator bout. I don't get why they wouldn't do Sterling versus Lopez at the White House over Steve Garcia. I guess if you make that a title eliminator bout, you have to do Volk Lopez 3, which no one wants. But yeah, Sterling, I think he beats Yusuf Zalal. He probably gets a good decision, dominant decision, 49-46. Zalal's good. He came back to the UFC after getting cut on a 5-5 win streak, just submitted Josh Emmett not too long ago, I believe at 320. And then, yeah, Aljamain, we all know Aljamain wants to get that 145 title shot. If he can beat Zalal and maybe someone else in the top 5, who have we got in the top 5? We got Diego, Mobsar, Yair, and who else is it? And Lerone. Maybe he could fight the loser of Lerone and Mobsar and then go for that next title shot. But rumor has it, Mobsar might not be able to make it to his fight night in London, so maybe Aljamain can step in on real short notice. Oh, not real short notice, but fairly short notice. But yeah, if Mobsar can't make it, it'll be super disappointing. I think if Mobsar can't make it, you give Lerone that immediate title shot if he can't fight. It's a bit hard, though, to cancel that main event. Because that is it's a really anticipated fight. I've got Mobsar in that one still, just because his wrestling's just extremely good. You can pop that jab. And Larone's a good striker, 37-year-old contender. I'm getting so far off track, holy shit. But yeah, potential Sterling fights Lerone in London, just in case Movsar's visa doesn't pan out. And it wouldn't shock me if Movsar cancelled. We've all seen it before. Moving on, Alan, my autistic brother, versus Melk Costa. Melk Costa obviously just coming off a great KO win against Dan Ige. First time Dan Ige has ever been knocked out. Yeah, they're absolutely feeding. Not Sloppy captures it very well. They're feeding him to the wolves. He just got John Silva, good fight, solid performance after having a long layoff, and now Melk Costa. I really like Arnold Allen, but they're putting him against some absolute killers at 45. 45 is super good right now, especially in those lower ranks. You got Garcia, you got Kevin, you've got Costa, lots of good young prospects. But yeah, UFC is probably trying to move on from Arnold Allen a little bit, get those younger guys up there to challenge for that belt one day. But yeah, another Apex fight, probably main event Apex fight. There we go. I have Costa probably getting it done. Arnold, he's sort of chinny, not really. He's fairly durable. He doesn't really. I don't really remember the last time he got knocked out. He probably has been. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, Arnold Allen, he's been given some extremely tough fights. He's fought Movsar, Holloway, John Silva, and now Melk Costa. They're feeding him to the wolves, bro. Yeah, probably Melk Costa. If it's a 5-rounder, I could see him. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say decision. Don't hurt my boy Arnold. Moving on. This one's weird. I don't know how to. Where the fuck is this? This is in China. There is other fights. You can tell this is extremely just fast. Oh yeah, no, I know what's next. Okay. But yeah, Song Yadong Figgy. Song obviously having a pretty close fight with Sean O'Malley. I thought he won. I don't know. It's pretty split down the middle to who won that fight. Song or Sean. But yeah, Figgy, he got mauled by Umar, had a close fight with Montel, and got knee barred by Sandhagen. So he's had almost 3 losses. So he's on the way out. He's not the old Figgy. He's not 2020 Figgy anymore. But yeah. I could see Song just knocking him out in 2. Yeah. Poor Figgy. We got some other fights here. Zhang Mingyang, the failed Chinese prospect. CCP, please don't come and raid me. But yeah. Menafield just got dropped from the rankings of light heavyweight. Hasn't been great as of recent, but I could still see him getting it done. Zhang Mingyang, big Chinese man, but look at Alonso, bro. He's absolutely ginormous compared to Zhang right there. But yeah, I could see Alonso knocking him out. I think Zhang's a little bit of a fraud. If you get leg kicked TKO by 2025 Johnny Walker, I don't see you beating anyone in the top 15. Anthony Smith is not a fucking legit win. He just fucking curled up into a ball, classic Anthony Smith style. Anthony Smith, I know you can kill me, but I don't care. You curl up into a ball like a little bitch. Anyways, yeah, I see Menafield maybe not knocking him out. He's got an absolute weapon of a chin on him, it seems. So, yeah, maybe a body kick or something. I don't know. Yeah, probably Menafield. And we got one more. This one just pisses me off, bro. What has Taliesin Teixeira done to prove that he should fight Sergey Pavlovich? I haven't been super high on Sergey recently. He was an absolute killer before. And then he just got done by Aspinall in 2 minutes. And then every single fight he's had has just been a decision. He's really scared of the power. But I think he's going to be very different in this fight. I don't see Taliesin. He's not legit at all. The fact he's ranked at 11 is an abomination and just shows how shit heavyweight is. And they're trying to make him a star. He struggled against not struggled, but he just gassed it against Tai Tuivasa. He's tall, I guess. That's all he really has fucking going for him. But yeah, Pavlovich should knock him out. I think Pavlovich will gain a bit of confidence back and try and knock out this dude and prove why he should be another title contender if Tom Aspinall was to leave, because I think he's a bit scared of Aspinall. But yeah, I see Pavlovich knocking him out in 1 or 2, because Derek Lewis just didn't give a shit and just knocked him out in a minute. So yeah, Pavlovich by knockout. And we got the last fight. No one gives a shit about this, bro. No one gives a fuck. The fact Beneil is ranked number 4 is fucking shocking to me. Absolutely shocking. I thought he was ranked like 6 before. But yeah. Gabriel Bonfim. I didn't think he won his fight against Wonderboy. And he had a really good performance last time, though. I'll give him that. He had a really close fight with Wonderboy, where he got the split decision victory. But his most recent performance, I'm just going to double check this one. I believe it was a first round knockout or a submission. Randy Brown, yeah. Round 2 knockout, against Randy Brown, which anyone can do that to Randy Brown. So, but yeah, Beneil's in the way out, man. I mean, poor dude, look at the eye on him. You can just tell he's been eye poked so hard. Leon, man. I truly believe. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I truly believe I can eye poke Beneil, yeah. Got dropped in my head. Yeah, that's terrible. Fucking 0 out of 10. Alright. Anyway, but yeah. Poor Beneil, and double fingered by Ian. That's probably what his wife does to him while he's in the cock chair, getting double fingered. Yeah, sorry. Ian, don't kill me. But yeah, I see Gabriel probably Beneil. He does have a chin on him. He can't really get knocked out. I don't think he ever has been knocked out. But yeah. I don't see him winning though. I think he's on the way out. I think we all know he's on the way out. But yeah. He's at least trying to stay active, which is cool. They're fighting, yeah. They're announcing fights just like real way ahead. We've got a lot, and of course it's in the fucking Apex. We've got so many fucking Apexes. But yeah, 3 months' time as well, which is kind of crazy. So they're just announcing all these main events. So we're in for some trash and garbage. We're in for like, it'll be okay. Like this one's okay. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Yeah, I'm surprised that you could convince these two to go down to China. And then excited for this one. Another Apex main event. RSC Arena. The best. But yeah, lots to look forward to though. I'm excited for 328. It looks okay. Having Bobby Green and Jeremy Stevens on the main event in 2026 is fucking crazy. And well, King, not Bobby Green. I should call him King from now on. King forever. But yeah, King Green on the main event in a pay-per-view. I'm okay if he's on the main event of a fight night, of a shitty Mexico fight night. That fight night wasn't terrible. On paper it was bad, but yeah. And then, I mean, Ateba Gautier he's a big enough name for main event. These guys, they're big names. I don't know what the UFC is doing anymore, man. But yeah, these are some good bouts. I still think King Green versus Jeremy Stevens is a fucking prelim. I think in King Green's not most recent, but second most recent performance, he was in the prelims of a Apex fight night, and now they're putting him on the main event of a 328. I don't know anymore, man. But yeah, excited for all these bouts coming up. I'm sure everyone is as well. I'm just going to throw this video out as fast as possible. But yeah, like and subscribe once again if you made it to the end. I don't know who the hell made it to the end, but thank you. And I'll see you all next time.